So, I'm in the basement. Kind of like a little bit of a mess back here, but I've been busy kind of just working on things. But I just got done the other night getting these three tubs, and then this right here. You can already see a 32X popping up on top. But this is a big shout out from my dad's coworker who gave me the run up on this because this came from a different house and they basically picked it up, and whatever I bought from them was going to be profit. The other guy was a collector, and you're about to see just how much crazy stuff there is because I'm going to be going through individual bins a little bit at a time. So to first start as like an appetizer, as I stated, like in here there's like a Nintendo 64, a Model 2, what was it, 3DO, and there's like some aftermarket controllers. There's like two 32X's, Sega Saturn, there's like a Justifier. That's kind of what was in here. And the other thing that I also picked up was that, and I did not check the cart. It's gray. That is, I would not be surprised if it is the Donkey Kong 64 not for resale cart, which it probably isn't. So I'm not going to make that assessment because it's actually in one of these tubs. So that is complete, and they also have something crazy, which is a Pikachu 64 in the box, and it's actually complete. So I'm gonna have to get that whenever I get the chance next time. So based on what we got here, we're gonna be able to make that back. So, any case, guess we'll go ahead and start getting some stuff down. It will probably be just a few minutes, so just hold on tight. Okay, box, or I should say tote number one has been emptied to give you guys a good idea. And I'll show what's down there. You're not seeing, no, you're not gonna look at that. There's a reason why this one was was shocked like what I had looked through, because I was quickly just spotting as much stuff out, but I had no idea how much good stuff there was. So as far as the filler, I mean, this is good filler. I didn't even like call this bad. Like factory sealed Donkey Kong e-reader cards. Like the packaging has obviously seen better days, but never been opened. Like that is insane. And I used to have an e-reader back when I was a kid. Starter kit to go on Xbox Live. I don't usually find these very often for some reason. Stack of Dreamcast and Xbox Magazine demo discs. Like you're looking like that whole stack is just nothing but demo discs, and it seems like there's a good chunk of the ones for Xbox that are in there. And even the Dreamcast ones, I don't ever usually see all the other ones except for the Generations disc, and there's like one other one. I think that one has like Shenmue on the front cover. But in any case, over here is crazy because I couldn't pull out everything that is factory sealed. Like, obviously, the Burger King Xbox 360 games, I don't know why it sounded like a bird or whatever. Those are factory sealed. There was a copy of Soul Calibur. This was resealed, but it still has the Xbox strip on it. So I'm assuming is that it was originally sent back to Microsoft and that it ended up getting resealed. I don't know if that is completely true, but yeah, there was like some that fell to the side, but it was like a Madden and something else. There's like some other really good ones like Jade Empire, Suffering Ties That Bind, a collector's edition of Halo 2. That was pretty cool to be able to come across that. The King of Fighters. This was sealed because I had to double check, and I think they only took the wrapping off, and it still had the sticker still attached. So when I peeled it and looked inside, it was brand new. So I could have left that on there. And here's another example. Copy of Blowout, and this is, yeah, also factory sealed. So I don't really know if there's like any other rips on it, But yeah, this was absolutely crazy to be able to go through that, but that's not the biggest shocker. Oh, by the way, loose copy of Blazing Dragons for the Saturn. I can't even believe that. There's like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Disc 1 for Resident Evil on the GameCube, and yeah, Crimson Skies, Metal Gear Solid. Factory sealed, translucent blue VMU. I mean, like, seriously, you can still see the tape on that. That is insane. Now we move to this tub. And believe me, we still got 2 more tubs to go. This is crazy. Already on top, I was trying to figure out what the heck these came from, and it is possible they came from KB Toys, because they would always have stuff like hanging up on shelves. And I can't even get this out because the plastic is, like, broke to shreds. But sealed copy of Egg. Are you kidding me? And somebody bought it for, like, $10.95. Oh, wait, no. $1 somebody bought this for. Holy cow. There's, like, a sealed copy of Dinosaur for the Dreamcast. And look at this. Already immediately just on top, Intelligent Cube for PlayStation 1. There was something right here. I can't really pull it out right now, but Time Stalkers, Gundam Side Story, Code Veronica, just unbelievable. And there's like a few that I'm gonna be pulling out of here. There's like a few games that don't have manuals with them. I think it's Dead or Alive, and then there's one other one that I cannot remember off the top of my head. But everything else is complete. Power Stone, I think that was one I was missing for the personal collection. And then Double Impact I'm considering getting rid of because I want the other one, which is Third Strike. And I don't remember. You know what? Let's pull that one out. That's, what the heck is that? I don't know why that's in there. So yeah, anyways, this is just this one tub, and we're moving on to the next ones. Alright, on to Pink Tub. I'll actually go through that inside stuff here in just a sec, but it was a mess because I'm just trying to quickly go through everything. But over on the side, pretty much a complete copy of Dark Alliance for GameCube, copy of Oni. Pretty much all of these do have everything with them. There's pretty much the history of Mario Bros. That came from the what was it? The compilation for the Wii. I'm having a hard time remembering right now, but that is still unopened, and it's like everything else is complete here. Over on this side is a bit of a mess. I was actually able to pull out one of the few games I've been looking for, and it's missing just the case. I need to replace this whole case, but I've got the manual. I think it's like over here. Yep. Found it. So it's cool to be able to get that complete because I've been trying to get this one for a while. And there's like a bunch of Atari stuff that we were able to get to, one of the few double enders, and there's like a ton of 7800 carts, copy of Pigs in Space with the manual, and just a couple of copies of Food Fight for some reason. There's like a Lethal Enforcers, disc only, not a clean case, unfortunately. Loose copy of Dracula Unleashed for the CD. And then this made me upset because I've been looking for a copy of Bust-a-Move 4 for a while, and also to be able to play Evolution 1 and 2, but unfortunately I could not see those for whatever reason. And then there's like a couple of Sega CD, well, not Sega CD, Sega Saturn stuff. There's a copy of the 3D controller bundle for Nights into Dreams. I'm not going to pull that out. And Virtua Fighter. And then there's like a loose copy of Super Monkey Ball. I am talking a lot. There's more 32X boxes. I think that's going to be down here somewhere. I'm going to have to go through that next. But they had quite a few 32X games. And you're going to be kind of surprised what's in there. And also, loose copy of Dragon Force on the Saturn. This is, I mean, you don't ever come across this. And that's crazy that they had that. And speaking of crazy, Sega Bass Pro Fishing. Wu-Tang Shaolin Style. This is actually kind of uncommon, but it's not that much. Pretty okay fire. And then we got some 3DO stuff here. There's like a loose Total Eclipse factory seal sampler CD, a copy of Dragon's Lair, and then at the bottom is Alone in the Dark, regarded as one of the better games on the system. There's like a copy of Shenmue 2, missing the manual, but still. And then there's like a GamePro action disc. It's, like I said, it is a bit of a mess right there. And now getting into the nitty gritty, Saturn and Sega CD stuff. There's a few that are incomplete, but for the majority of this are all complete. I mean, look at this, like Sonic CD on top. And True Pinball, I don't know if that is uncommon. I keep forgetting, but yeah. There's like a Street Fighter the movie at the bottom. Friggin' copy of Street Fighter Alpha, Fighters Mega Mix, Bust a Move 2, Baku Baku, Croc. And there's like some good quality stuff. The one thing that really upsetted me was that this right here is missing disc 1. And I am going to have to go out and find it because this is like the one version of D that I wanted to play. Insert your jokes there. Any case, the rest of the stuff in here, like I said, there's like a few that are missing manuals, obviously, but college football, I know that's like this way. And some of the more notable stuff, there's like an NBA Jam for CD, WrestleMania the arcade game, pretty good on there. Star Wars Battle Assault, Iron Man, Exo, Man of War, Power Slave, that one's complete. Mortal Kombat's also complete. Sylphid is missing the manual, and it looks like the case is a little bit... But the other thing is the Panzer Dragoon Y, that is complete as well. But yeah, it's just crazy how much Saturn and CD stuff this person had, but it's like they barely played everything. So, with that being said, let's get into the final tub of the pile, and you can actually see my spawn there and dust falling. And while putting stuff away, there was like a case manual part for Sega Rally Championship, and then a copy of Wetrix on the Dreamcast. Yeah, forgot about that. And, oh, a little bit of manuals too. Alright, and if you thought all of that was crazy, I pretty much pulled out the best for last, I would say. A lot of that stuff was good too, but I'm just as shocked as like what I have in here because there are expensive stuff. Like a sick nomad. I was like panicking because I couldn't find where the battery cover was for the battery pack, but yeah, it is pretty much complete. I'm gonna have to double check to make sure these systems work, but they're pretty much easy fixes if there is any issues for them. But among other things, I'll get to those in a bit, but more e-reader cards that are factory sealed. Again, obviously not in the best shape, but that's kind of common for stuff like this. But these are like way better condition, and there's the e-reader right there. Pretty cool. Well, I guess I could probably go this way first. Neo Geo Pocket Color. I mean, I don't ever see this version around, and yeah, it looks like the thumbstick has been used pretty well. This, I want to say, is the Majesco reprint, because the originals had more of not like a flat part, but it was like a more rounded top, and then it had color for the sides. So there's that, and then of course John Madden Football for the 3DO, and then a copy of Maze for the 3DO. And speaking of 3DO games, well, actually before that, just Genesis sports games that are over there, because they're going to be filler. We may just give them away. There's like a copy of Gex for the 3DO, Seal the Dragon, and then there's like a loose copy of Dennis Miller, That's the News. Oh, that's news to me. Excuse me. Shredded copy of Shinobi Returns. Obviously, it's going to be filler, but I may just end up getting rid of that because I don't know, I don't think I have enough report. I just bought a Knuckles Chaotix, so I don't know if this one is as good of condition as my other copy that I picked up, but I'm going to compare the two. Miniser, six-pack game, Jungle Strike. There's like a couple of good ones, like even Earthworm Jim for the Genesis, Shakan, Mortal Kombat 2, couple of Sonics, obviously. And then for the NES, there was really nothing rare or anything standing out. Obviously, you've got Heroes of the Lance for the NES, Ninja Gaiden, Boy and His Blobs in there somewhere, both Contras. And I want to say, I'll actually show this one here in a sec, but there's that stack right there, and I want to say this has a Famicom adapter in it, but I'm going to have to double check later, but it does feel like there's a little bit of weight. But yeah, there's really nothing noticeable that's standing out until I saw this. I was pissed that I did not see the sewing machine, because had I got the sewing machine, this would have been on a video. But I don't know, we might end up doing that for a future Uncommon Valley episode, because it would be neat to cover over the history of this. But yeah, this is the software cartridge that you would put in your Game Boy Color, and then you choose a design and you basically print it out. It was pretty cool how it worked. Didn't sell well, obviously, but still very, very cool, to say the least. And this tub in here, like, you can already see something popping out immediately, but I'm going to have to go through everything that's in this tub, and it's going to go a little bit at a time. But starting off, resealed box copies for Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and football. Yeah, football. Yeah, there's just so much that's in here. I mean, there's like Star Fox. There's just unbelievable. Like, this right here, I think I was looking for a copy of this for a while, but yeah, I remember that it was Kendo Rage was the game. It just kind of reminded me of that cover. But there's like a lot of good fillers that we're going to be able to use for trades. Obviously, Turtles in Time, Mario RPG, Sparkster. Everybody knows how uncommon that game is. And moving those right along, we got a lot. What did I just pick up? Zelda, Link to the Past. I was about to say Ocarina of Time, which we're going to get to that. Yeah, there's like a Mystical Ninja that's in there, Dragon's Lair. I usually don't see that one around for some reason. Turrican, Louis' favorite game, obviously. And what is under here? There's like a Raw, Earth Defense Force. That's actually a good shooter. Judge Dredd, just to name a few. Alright, so now I had to pull these out, but yeah, we've got a bunch of Jaguar games. I can't even speak on that, but there's a lot of like the really good stuff that's in here, like Bubsy, Hover Strike, Flashback. I totally forgot that was on the system. Cybermorph, Where Did You Learn to Fly? It's Trevor McPurr in the... What does that say? Crescent Roll? What? Dino Dudes. I think that's a racer, but I could be wrong. And then probably one of the better piles, just Ultra Vortex, Zool 2. Holy crap. Assuming Ninja, really terrible. Pitfall, which I don't ever see that one around very often for some reason. Iron Soldier, and then of course Tempest 2000, regarded as the best game on the console. And I am just floored by the amount of like good quality like trade baits that was in this pile for just the Jaguar stuff. And he does have the system, though I think we're going to get that from him next time. So with that being said, let's get into the 64 stuff. I had to sort a lot of stuff out, but there's a good amount of fillers. I mean, you got Sarge's Heroes 2 and, you know, Turok, Hybrid Heaven. Just a lot of good stuff that's in this pile. There's not really that many sports games. There was like, you know, the 2 Maddens and that was it. But what's in here, this was actually in that DK64 Jungle Green system. And the Donkey Kong 64 cart was in the pile, so that's now officially in there, and it's pretty much actually complete. So, Mario Golf, actually start on this file since it's the big ones. Well, not big ones, but you know what I mean. A couple of Golden Eyes for some reason. Diddy Kong 64. I'm just rushing right now. Killer Instinct Gold. Pokemon Stadium 1. Mario 64. Both Mortal Kombats. There's a copy of Majora's Mask, the Collector's Edition. Pokemon Snap, obviously. There's Stadium 2 and Ocarina of Time. And the reason I kept this one last is because the one thing that we got out of this whole lot is regarded as one of the most expensive and rare games on pretty much the system. And it's not Clay Fighter. It's Collector's Edition Zelda. No, I'm just kidding. It's that. First time in a while that I found a second attack. Obviously not the best condition, but considering how uncommon or hard to find these are, and yeah, they definitely do need work done to them, but still, to be able to just come across just all of this stuff, even like Sparkster on the Super Nintendo, are you kidding me? But this was a good lot. This whole entire process, and I just hit the tub by accident. It's just unbelievable. But anyways, guys, that's it. That is the entirety of this whole little thing. But if you were impressed, if you liked anything that you want to get your hands on, feel free to comment down below. I don't know how I'm gonna do this video, but regardless of that, thank you very much for watching. This was fun. I got cleaning up to do, and this is going to be a lot of work for the holidays. So, thank y'all very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Also, go subscribe to Uncommon Valley. We got videos on the way.